In last lecture we have discussed up to this. Now the next one is the importance of the subject. Now what is the use to study this mechanical engineering material, that we have to discuss. So as we know that as a layman also you can choose the different materials, but we don't know the criteria for selection of that material for particular applications. But that layman is use that material as per their need, but now we have to use different materials for different engineering applications. So that may be for automobile, that may be for pump, or that may be for other types of engineering applications, or you can use the material for medical applications also, such as needle. For that we have to choose the particular material for medical application. If we choose different materials, then as we know that if the iron material is made wound on our body, then we have to take the injection of tetanus, so that iron is not infect our body. So according to that also we have to choose the material for medical applications, so that human being will not be that material will not hazardous to the human being. So that is also one of the applications for this to study this subject. Actually this subject is basic to all the engineering branches, but as far as the for it is maximum use for civil and mechanical and some other medical applications, because we have to discuss, we have to relate our branch directly to the materials. As far as the software engineer is concerned, there is no need to study the material, because in silicon chip only they study all the they have discussed about that, and in computer also that is either it is silicon or aluminum. But to choose the different or you may know that in CPU there is some amount of gold is present. So according to the use of that or need of the material, we have to choose the material. Means some part of the computer is made up of silicon, some part is made up of aluminum, and some part is made up of gold also. So that is the selection, and that is on that we have to select the criteria for selection of materials. Means which part is made up of gold, which part is made up of aluminum, and which part is made up of different material, that we have to choose. Similarly, in the case of as a layman, we don't use wool material in summer. What will happen in if we use wool material in summer? Then already the temperature is hot, and up on that we use the wool material, then the body temperature will be increased. So in summer we use cotton, and in winter we use wool. So that is the criteria for the selection of material. So that we have to study in this subject. But this example is as a for layman. Now we have to use this material for engineering application. You can correlate this subject with the layman and the engineering application, but we have to study this subject for engineering application. So first we will discuss about the introduction of subject. What is the introduction of, what is the so first we will discuss what is meant by material. The matter which is a thing is called as the material. Either it is cotton, terylene, silicon, ferrous. These are all actually this is made up of some this is the matter, and from that we can make anything, that is called as the material. And we know that early civilization is designated according to the material which is used in that age, such as Stone Age, Bronze Age, or Iron Age. In early ages, uh, human being use naturally available material such as stone, wool, skin, and clay. They don't know how to extract the material from the earth crust. So after that, they know that how to extract the ferrous from the earth crust, how to extract the copper, how to extract the aluminium. So because the stone, wool have some properties, but it is not used, and for different applications or for art, such as if we have to cut wood, then if the sword is used, then we can cut it easily, or in a easy way, or hacksaw you use to cut that wood. So that for that purpose we need iron, and iron is extracted from the earth crust. So previous to that, directly natural available material is used by the human being. But as the years gone, then there is some shortage of the material is obtained. So for that, we there is a need of more materials. For that purpose, they find out how to extract the different material from earth crust. Similarly, gold is also there to extract the gold from the materials. The processing material that had properties superior to those. Actually, the material which is produced that has better quality than the naturally available materials. Then human being found out that if we do the heat treatment on the particular material, then the properties of the material is enhanced. So to enhance the properties of material, the different types of heat treatment is done on the material, and then by studying this, we can choose the material for different applications from the available resources. As we know that nut can be made up of ferrous, iron, gold, copper. But if we use that nut in open space, then we don't choose the material of that nut is gold. What will happen? That gold will be taken by the theft. So for that purpose, we have to choose the iron material, so that the material will be not taken by the theft. Then after that, scientists understand the relation between the structure and their properties. As we know that, as in the classroom, we don't sit randomly. We will sit in a row wise or in a column wise. Similarly, in the case of elements also, the presence of atoms or electron, that is also in some relation. Then according to the sitting arrangement of that atoms, the properties of the material will be vary. So how that is correlate with the atom present in the material, and what is the property, that correlation is studied by the scientist. And after that, thousands of different materials have evolved with the rather specialized characteristics that meet the need of. So after that, by knowing the different thousands of material for modern or complex society, we use different types of materials for particular application. and for electronic component we have to use silicon or semiconductor. Be, uh, if there is a no invention of silicon, then no electronic component will be formed. So for electronic component there is a need of silicon. So we will stop here.